Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. Oh, I'm running late. I could not fall asleep last night. I was just really disturbed. I could not fall asleep. I didn't go to bed until like 1:30 this morning. And by the time I fell asleep, it was time to get up at 4:30. So yesterday, I lost a very good friend. And it just really it did something to me. It just did something to me. We were the same age. She just had a birthday about 2 weeks ago. Her birthday was April 6th. And she died yesterday morning of an illness that she was battling for a while. So I want to take a moment to dedicate this YouTube video to Tanya. Someone that I admired, someone that I loved, someone that I considered a friend. She was also a classmate. We graduated from high school, in the same class, same year, one of my classmates. And my heart is just as I said, it's just really heavy. She was not someone that I talked to on the phone. She was not someone that I hung out with, but she was someone that I considered a friend. And I don't know if that may sound strange or odd because of the fact that we did not hang out and we were not on the phone like girlfriend and girlfriends. But every time I saw her, I can't even tell you all a time that I saw her that she was not smiling. You would have never ever known that she was going through anything because she did not have that look of worry or concern or stress or being in distress. None of that. And every time I saw her, she always was smiling. And the funny thing about her was that whenever she and I would see each other, we would just bust out laughing. It was a joke between she and I. And we would just bust up laughing all the time. She'd be like, "Hey, Sherelle," like, "Hey, Tanya," and we just bust up laughing. And a lot of the times we would bust up laughing because she would talk about my Facebook posts, how I would have her cracking up. She said, "Girl, I wish you could just jump in my body and tell some folks off." Now, she was a fireball herself. No doubt. She was a fireball. But she was a quiet storm. She was a peaceful storm. You know what I mean? She was a peaceful storm. But she was a beautiful spirit, a beautiful soul. And I just, it just rocked me to the core. I knew that when she didn't come to our class reunion in June of last year of 2023, I did not see her. I didn't see her at the all-class alumni picnic, and she never missed that. And it was buzzing around that she was sick. And at the same time that she was sick, another classmate also was very sick and passed shortly after we had our class reunion and after we had our because I went to CVS, had our all CVS alumni picnic. He too also passed. He just had a birthday on my mom's birthday. He was another good friend. And so both of them were sick at the same time. We didn't really know about either. It was kind of like a hush, And so I knew she was sick. I did not know how sick she was. I had no clue that she was deathly ill. She could bake a cake and design it with any kind of designs you wanted on it. She baked beautiful cakes, and that was something that I didn't know. I didn't know that she baked cakes and decorated them as a hobby. I didn't know a whole lot about her. I know she's a grandma. I know she has 2 children, 2 daughters that are grown. I know that. But she reminded me of just a baby doll. She had these bright, beautiful eyes. She was a dark-skinned girl with beautiful hair. And we used to talk about our hair. Every time we saw each other, I'd be like, girl, you got the most beautiful hair. She had thick black hair. She wore it short. Sometimes she would wear it like up, back or whatever, in the pixie or whatever. She had beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. And I would always say to her, I want your hair. Give me your hair. Give me your hair. She has really, really, really left all of us in awe and left us somewhat speechless. And, it hurts. It just hurts. One of her friends is a good friend of mine that I've been knowing for years. She married a childhood friend of mine's brother, and that's how I got to know her. And they were really good friends, and that was something that I did not know. I did not know how close the 2 of them were until I put up a picture of Tanya and I, and then I found out that her and Ruth were very, very close. The world is so small, and so I reached out to her yesterday and spoke with her, and she was telling me how she fought a good fight, and she just was tired. She was tired, and she went on home to be with the Lord. And what is going on right here? Oh shit, I'm gonna really be late if they don't move. Oh, they moving. And so yeah, she went on home to be with the Lord, and she is restored. She is resting. She was tired, and God just took her home. And I know that although death is very hard for us, and it is not what we want to accept oftentimes, and it can be shocking, and it can be heartbreaking, and it can be devastating. But I'm glad that I know God for myself, and I'm glad that I know Him to be a comforter, and I'm glad that I know that to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. And I know that she is resting. She is resting because she was tired. And everything that was wrong, and every pain, every way that she was suffering or had suffered, I know that she is with God, and that he has embraced her and wrapped her up in his loving arms, and he has taken that sick body and she has a new body. And so it's so difficult when somebody is so young, because I consider us to be young at 54. I was telling another classmate about it. I said, I guess I just, in my mind, I just think that, we still young, although we're not, and I don't know what this person's doing. And I guess in my mind, I still think of being young. I don't think of us being sick or ill, or, that's not how my mind operates, because I don't think about death. I'm always thinking about life and living. But we are at that age where, death is upon us. And, it's hard. It's just hard, because you're just going to miss that person's presence. You're going to miss their laugh, and you're going to, miss that personality and that zeal and that whatever it is about them that you loved, even what you didn't like or love, you still miss it. And I remember when my father passed, my mother, talked about, how, she was always talking about how my father would get on her nerve, but, when he died, she always would say, I just wish he was here to get on my nerve. And that's what I mean, even what you don't like about a person, or what irritates you with a person, So it's just really a hard pill to swallow. And it's just gonna take a little time, just a little time to adjust. Just gonna take a little time to adjust to knowing that I won't see her at any of our events. We always took a picture together. And, but as I said, I believe and I know that God is a good God. In spite of my sadness and my sorrow and my not understanding, he's still good. All the time, he's good. And I'm so glad that God has gone on before us to prepare a place for us, of a resting place, that we don't have to be lost in sin, but we can relive again in him and with him. So, I just ask that you pray for her family, for her children, for her grandchildren, for her nieces and nephews, her friends, and all those that loved her and cared about her, and the impact that she left on everyone who came in contact with her. I just ask that you pray for her family. She's gone. She's gone. And I know, knowing that what I know about her, I know that she would want everybody to smile and laugh and rejoice and remember her and the legacy that she left. So, rest on, my sister. Rest on. Rest on. It was an honor and a privilege to know you. And I thank God that our paths crossed and that I was able to call you friend. So, it is Monday, April 15th. And it is another day to celebrating a life leaving and celebrating a life that is still here. Today is my nephew's birthday. He turned 33 today. I'll be back. Yeah, my baby turned 33 today. Oh, do I remember when he came into the world. I remember when my nephew was born. He was born in 1994. Was I 24? I was 24 then. Yeah, I think I was 24. I remember when he was born. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He is training in police academy training to be a cop. I think that when he gets his badge or star, I know I'm gonna bust out crying. Oh, I remember when y'all, I'm just so emotional. I am so emotional. I'm sorry. Oh God, I gotta get it together.
Order the last one. Did you order?
Hi, can I get a sausage biscuit and a large orange juice?
Anything else?
That's it.
Second window.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I remember when I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to physically cry because I don't want to mess up my little makeup. But I remember when he was born. And they brought him down. I remember how we were so excited. And I don't know how this happened, but we all got stuck in the door because we were so excited. But we did. Oh, and I found the keys. Remember I was telling y'all that I lost the keys? I found them. At least I tell my mama I found the keys. I don't know what I did with that money. I just had it. But anyway, what is taking so long right here? I used to go to the window and get the, oh, here's the money. Good morning.
Hi.
I don't know how much it's gonna be.
$6.18.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. I got $6 too. There's some change in here. Here's $6.25. I don't need to change back.
All right.
Okay, how you doing this morning?
right.
Good. Can I have some grape jelly? Thank you, babe. Have a good week. Have a good day. I was going to say, have a good weekend. Not yet, Sherelle. Not yet. Not yet. I didn't want no coffee this morning. So anyway, you all, I remember when he was born, my sister had to have kind of like an emergency C-section. And so they brought her down, and after she had the C-section, they was taking her to recovery, but they brought him down first, and he was in this little incubator, and he was just stretching his little arms, and he had the biggest, brightest eyes, like my sister. My sister always have had not big eyes, but she's always had bright eyes. My sister the room be dark, you see my sister's eyes. She had the brightest eyes. And he had the brightest eyes. And he wasn't hollering, he just was stretching his little arms. He was so cute. I was so crazy about him. Oh my God. This was my mother and father's first grandchild, my first nephew, I was in love with him. I was in love with him. I was so in love with him. And he's such a good kid. I mean, smart. Oh, is he smart? He is so smart. He is smart. Got all A's. This was smart. Always a smart kid. He was a good kid. Never had no issues. My sister never had no problems. Wasn't in no gang. Sister never had to go up to the school. Never had to get him out of jail. He don't have no children. He ain't got a whole bunch of babies. He ain't got a whole bunch of tattoos. He ain't got a whole bunch of piercings. I'm telling you, just a good kid. He's quiet. He's quiet. He's a good kid. Just so quiet. I just love him. And he's a real estate agent too. So he kind of helped me with, telling me what to do to get the house. You just couldn't ask for a better kid, So happy birthday to my nephew, Timothy. I love you. 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 He's a grown man now, so they don't want you to baby him like my son. They don't want you to say this or say that. But I dedicate this video to him as well, because today is his born day. I guess just talking about her, and then talking about him, talking about life, period, and how we have to enjoy and celebrate every day that we here. We have to make those that are important to us important. We have to let people know how much we love them, because we all are just here in a blink of the eye, just all are here, and we just don't know when life will end. I told a friend yesterday, a male friend, somebody that I've been dealing with, the guy that I told y'all I've been dealing with. I told him yesterday that he hasn't been a good friend to me. And I told him some truths, some real truths about how I feel, about how I feel he has not been there for me through this process, through this move, how he has not offered to help me. And I realized that he's in a situation where he can't physically help me because he has a job where it's very physical. He's always in a lot of pain. He's got a lot of pain in his hands. I understand that. But he's never offered to give me a dime on buying some boxes. Never have Zelled me any money. He just hasn't been a good friend. And I had asked him to do something for me, and he didn't come through. He ghosted me. He didn't call me. And I had to get the guys here at work to help me. And I just don't understand it. It's like I've been with you physically, intimately, and you don't want to do nothing for me. And you say you like me. We'll go on to that tomorrow, because I want to talk about that. I don't understand how you can say you like me and you don't want to do nothing for me. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I had to tell him. I had to get it off my chest. I've left him alone, and I've backed away from him because I can't be with you in any capacity. I don't care what our relationship is. I don't care if it's friends with benefits. I don't care if it's friends. I don't care if it's good friends. Whatever it is, be a friend to me. Show up and be a friend to me, because I am the type of person, most people that I know that know me say that I never ask people for help, and I don't ask people for help. So if I ask you for help, or if I say I need you, it's because I really need you. It's because I really need you. So if you can't help me, if you can't be there for me, what's the point? Because I don't ask. And one of the reasons why I don't ask people for anything is because I don't like to be disappointed. And I'm gonna be honest with you all. The thing that hurts me the most with people, if I can be honest, is being disappointed. And I don't know what it is, but you're always disappointed. You're always disappointed the most by the people who say that they love you. I don't expect it from people who are just random, So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. It'll be a part 2 about friendship, real friendship. What is real friendship? And do you know who your real friends are? or are they just mediocre friends? But are they friends that show up in your time of need? Are they friends that have your back? Are they friends that when you say, I need you? And see, and I'm the type of person, I don't ask, and you all know this. I don't even get on YouTube. I don't even put my Cash App on or say, I don't do that. I don't. I have a certain amount of pride about me that I just don't ask people for help. I'm used to being independent and doing it on my own. I'm used to that because I don't have it. So I'm used to doing it. And I feel funny asking subscribers, oh, it's my birthday, send me some money. No, that's not your obligation. If you want to, fine. But I will never ask. You will never see my Cash App here. Never will you see my Cash App. Never. 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 So yeah. So that's how I am. That's how I operate. So if I ask you to do something simple, if I ask you to do something for me, it's because I can't physically do it. You know what I'm saying? It's because I can't do it. And I knew that it was going to be hard to get these license plates off and on because they've been on here since I bought the car, and that was 10 years ago. And you know, everything rusted, so I needed a drill, you know, to get them off. And he has one because I bought it for him for Christmas. So I knew that, you know, I knew that. And so, I don't know, but I had to tell him, you know, and I just had to tell him. So I don't know, you know, I'm not afraid of losing friendship. What I'm afraid of is being disappointed and hurt. You know, losing friendship means nothing to me, because if our friendship evaporates, it's evaporating for a reason, you know. So you all, I'm gonna get off of here. Woo! It's 6:11. Let me go. I'm just running my mouth. Y'all have a good, blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.